Y'all ready?
Yep.
You now tuned into the No Chris Sports Rundown, where we do a sports rundown with no Chris.
The best Chris.
With no Chris. The Wakanda version.
Yes, sir.
We all black in the building. Nah, I'm just playing.
Wakanda forever.
He gonna talk so much shit.
We gotta make this like a research proof pod. Because if he come in here and do that shit he did the last time, you know what I'm saying? The next time he gone, we just ain't gonna do no rundown.
Fuck him.
Fuck him. Fuck him. All right, fuck him. Lindari's words. All right, what y'all got for sports, man? Lindari, what you got?
Oh man, I guess we can start with let's see. College football. I mentioned this because Marshawn Lynch, University of California, inducted him into the Hall of Fame.
Shout out to Marshawn. That's dope.
Hold on. We got to give him a little something.
Yeah. And then he promptly did an interview where
I seen that. And he said, these motherfuckers.
Shout out to Marshawn.
Marshawn being Marshawn. You got to love Marshawn, man.
Yeah, he's like a
real nigga.
If you said who's the most
authentic
football player that you know, I would have to say it would be Marshawn Lynch.
Definitely.
Most definitely. He's never been PC. He's never held his tongue for that matter. Just he's ultra black.
He don't really budge. Like, he don't do what he don't want to do. It was like, yo, Marshawn, do these interviews or we gonna find you. Like, I don't want to do the interview, but I'll do just enough so I, you know what I'm saying, keep my check right. I still ain't giving you nothing else.
Ultra black.
Yeah,
hey,
I like that.
Take care of y'all chickens and y'all mentals, man.
Yeah. And you just run through their face
over and over.
How many overs you get? Nah, I ain't got nothing else for college football. I did watch the Oregon UCLA game. That's the only thing I watched this weekend. The worst uniforms Oregon has ever worn.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see these.
They had they were the breast cancer awareness uniforms, I think. So I feel bad saying it, but
did they have pink in them?
They had pink like writing on them with black uniforms. I feel like, but the helmets didn't go with anything. It just looked weird. But other than that, after week 8, your top 10 in college football. Starting number 1, you got Ohio State, Georgia, Tennessee, Michigan, Clemson, Alabama, TCU, Oregon, Oklahoma State, and USC. If you care about that shit, there you go. Top 4 make the playoffs. They need to just go ahead and make it a real playoffs, but whatever. Anybody else got anything else for college football?
No. I see Big 12 kind of showing up in there, though. TCU.
K-State is, they were a little bit further down, I think like 17 or something like that.
Did KU win yesterday, do you know?
No, they lost.
No, they got that break speed off of
there. They lost to Baylor.
Yeah,
they did have some new powder blue uniforms, though.
They was nice.
Yeah, they looked
that was
cool.
nice.
That's what happened when you win those. People be like, let me throw a little bit in the program.
As far as baseball, the Phillies are leading the Padres 3-1 in the NLCS.
And the Yankees about to get swept out.
Astros are leading the Yankees 3-0 in the ALCS. I meant the Phillies was in the NLCS.
So Aaron Judge ain't judging, huh?
Nah.
Well,
I think it's crazy.
I thought they won the other night because I wasn't watching the game, but like a ESPN alert came through and was like, Aaron Judge hits a two-run homer to tie the game up. I'm like, oh, well, they going to probably win this. And then I'm on a game with my good friend Jordan. He like, the Yankees about to get swept, man.
It's
so
crazy.
is this on? Are we almost to the World Series?
These are the last 4.
Yeah, this next round's World Series. But remember, everybody gave the Astros shit for their whole cheating scandal.
Yeah,
and then they back.
They like, what cheating?
They back. They didn't win last year. They won last year.
No, was it the Dodgers? No,
that sounds right.
Was it the Dodgers? I feel like the Dodgers have won somewhere in there in the last 2 years.
That sounds right.
So Yankees could be going home tonight.
They back in contention, and that's good enough. Like y'all said we was cheating, nigga. Cheating, not cheating. We still here. What's up?
Well, currently the Padres are leading the Phillies 3-2 in the top of the 8th. That's the current game going on right now.
No, it would be the Astros, wouldn't it? Oh no, they
I'm literally on ESPN reading this off.
My bad. The Braves won last year.
It's like ESPN wrong.
The Braves won last year. The Dodgers won the year before.
So the Astros and Yankees play was that tonight? Yeah, they play tonight, and Houston leads that 3-0.
The Astros were in the championship last year, though. They lost to the Braves.
Oh, but that's what I'm saying. They must not have been cheating too much. They're still kicking ass.
They're obviously a good team. It's a good
Are
baseball
they good
team.
cheaters?
Two things can be true.
Yeah. Moving on, the NBA is back.
NBA is bike.
I've been excited about that.
I've
watched a lot of NBA this week.
I watched quite a bit of NBA myself. I put down just a couple of things. Paulo Banchero, the '1 overall pick,
Looks good.
looks like he should have been the number
Looks
one
good.
overall
It
pick.
does. So I go out there and say I really didn't know. I didn't even know about this kid in college.
I knew about him because he went to Duke. So
I mean, I've been out of the loop in college basketball for the last few years. Though I didn't know like when everybody was because last year it was like, who do you take? Chet or Paulo, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know nothing about neither one of them.
Well, I think who's the guy from Auburn? Jabari was up there too.
I don't know.
What? The score?
Yeah,
I saw
just
that.
happened right here.
McCall Hartman.
Handoff.
Yeah, I guess we should because it looks weird on video. We are watching the Chiefs game.
There's a current bet between Ladarius and Chris about this Chiefs game, and Ladarius run down the details of the bet.
We betting 12 Monacos and 2 bunt cakes on this game. If your team loses by 21, you pay double. But I think what's really at stake here is our pride.
Yeah, and bragging rights and all that good stuff.
That's the main thing. Because I don't want to hear his fucking mouth, man.
It'd be like that.
Because, every time I say something, but what happened when we played y'all?
You know if they win, he's going to FaceTime us.
Bro, I feel like this. Like, honestly, like, if they beat us, if they would have beat us by 21 for sure, me and Chris have to square up.
They go that far?
So I feel like he ain't going to let it go.
Okay. True enough.
And I don't blame him
Because you wouldn't let it go.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I wouldn't blame him necessarily.
So you Draymond Green in this situation?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
And we not putting that on camera if that goes down.
Right.
No, so other thoughts I got on the NBA, I wrote down the 76ers are 0-3, lost to the Spurs.
Yep.
But I did put down that Harden looks a lot better this year.
Harden does look a lot better, but it just, for some reason, it's just not working.
So my thing with the Sixers is
I'm gonna say it.
they don't play through Joel Embiid enough, and I think he plays too far from the basket most of the time.
I think it's Doc. Sorry.
That might be true. He is calling the plays.
I think it's Doc. I think Doc has run his course.
I don't think Doc's a bad coach. I just don't like his. He needs to go back and look at some of that Lakers film when they had Shaq and Kobe. Like Shaq was never more than this far from the basket.
That's
You know what I'm
true.
saying?
That's true.
Like, go back and do
Joel
that with
Embiid is
Embiid,
everywhere.
man.
He's shooting threes. He's everywhere.
Yeah, he's shooting.
But there's nobody in the league right now that I would say I trust they go out there and guard Embiid. Probably except Rudy Gobert.
But this is what I was watching. What it was, the Celtics game. That was the first night.
Yes.
Every time Embiid touched the ball, whether he was next to the rim or he was outside, like the Celtics were sending 2 and 3 people at him every time.
That's a good problem.
And then it's like your team got to be able to pick it up, and they really wasn't picking it up.
Right. Because if you got 3 people crashing down on you, you got an open man somewhere.
2.
Yeah,
so,
2.
but you can just adjust what you do. Like, so if they not knocking down the shots, you don't have to sit out there. Cut to the basket, man. The Warriors, literally, everybody said they were a jump shooting team, but what the Warriors did better than everybody else was they cut to the basket, Draymond dump it off, easy layups. Like, they won 4 championships doing that shit.
Yeah.
So, Doc, just look at some old film somewhere and get it figured out. Then also I wrote the Warriors do look good again. They look good against the Lakers and the Nuggets, even though they lost to the Nuggets.
They smoked the Lakers.
They did, but I kind of figured that. The Lakers, they got a lot of new pieces. But yeah, they do.
They just got stuff going on.
They gotta get rid of. They gotta do some changing, bro. It's not working.
I had that next, but we'll go to it now. Johnny, what do you think about your Lakers?
I'm not shocked at what I see out of my Lakers. Like, when I watch the Lakers play, it's like 3 things that I know for certain are going to happen every game. Okay. LeBron's going to go out to try to score a whole bunch of points.
Okay.
Because he's chasing the record. So I expect him to be in the 30s pretty much every game because that's what he owns.
Okay.
Every play, when Anthony Davis falls, you wondering if he's going to get back up. That's like a consistent thing going on.
Before you go on, why does he fall so much? Like, it's crazy.
I've never seen him fall this much.
I've never seen anybody fall as much.
Yeah, it just
he like being on the ground, like
it's too much.
Anthony Davis, you're on the ground like your mama again.
Except for you got up and she didn't.
Except for she stayed out.
The views of Johnny Howard did not reflect on the What's podcast.
What's the third one?
And then the third one is Russ is gonna Russ. Like, Russ got a game a couple nights ago where my boy was 0 for 11.
Bro, Russ, Pat Bev, and who else? They combined for like
Pat. Oh, I got a fourth. Pat Bev, nigga. You are not Steph Curry, bro. Stop shooting all
Stop
these damn
shooting,
threes,
bro.
bro. What's wrong with you?
Like, bro, I put out there on Twitter was like, yo, what's Russ's 2K 3-point rating? Because I'm like,
I don't know. I play a
but I'm
lot
like,
of 2K, but it's probably
niggas was
really
coming
low.
through like 0, 6, -5.
Yeah,
You
it's
know what I'm
probably
saying?
really low.
Like, stop.
So,
bro.
but okay, bad take though, or hot take, I would say. It's certain parts about Russ's game though that I think that if the Lakers play like that more often, they would be a better team. Because I was
Expound.
watching. So, what game was that? Was I watching? I was like, they lost, of course, but it was a moment in there where Russ was like playing all over the place, getting steals. He got a behind the steal. He missed the layup, but then Anthony Davis was there to clean it up. He got another steal. He was just like playing gritty defense, and they were playing fast. They were leading that game. You know what I'm saying? But it's like the Lakers expect for people to slow down with them because they're not the up and down team. They expect for these other teams to slow down and like play their game.
It's not
But
happening.
when you can't make jump shots, you can't slow a team down because every time you miss, they grabbing that rebound.
And they
outta
gone.
there.
They gone.
Yeah.
Why are the Lakers not an up and down team? It's not like they have a Shaq or a Draymond Drummond just one way down.
Draymond Drummond?
or Andre Drummond.
Well, your best player is 38,
had Andre Drummond at one
and he's
point.
like, yeah, he's still like leading the breaks and everything. Like, it's no way that one of these guards, or I mean, I say that, but I'm like, Russ go fast, but he go fast and then go for 0 for 11.
He go
you know what
too
I'm saying?
fast, I think.
So,
Yeah.
but you can still say, hey, we're gonna push the ball. We're gonna play with more tempo. LeBron, if you get tired, come sit down, bro. I know you 38. We know it. Come sit down. It's no problem.
I say, okay, so if you saying, so you want them to play more to Russ's strengths and then just figure it
I
out
don't think
outside
it's
of
a
that?
way to play towards Russell's strengths. You just have to. I don't even know what the answer is anymore because it was like, yo, we're gonna bring him off the bench and let him just kind of go crazy with the second team. Even with that though, it's like you can't go 0 for 11, bro. You gotta.
Yeah,
if
0
we
for
do
11 is
that, we
just
gotta give
horrible.
you some. We need something out of you,
Yeah.
you know, or this don't work.
I do
Yeah.
like Lonnie Walker though.
Lonnie Walker
Lonnie
has been
Walker's
a
a
bright
good piece.
spot.
I
He's a
feel
good
like
piece.
they should probably lean
I
into
feel
that
like
a
this
little
is the thing though about that I'm starting to kind of put together. Whoever plays that 2-guard spot there is always the person where you're like, yo, I kind of dig this dude because I felt the same thing about Malik Monk last year.
bit. Ain't Lonnie Walker they 3-guard?
I don't know how they playing it, but it's like the other wing is what I'm saying. Like whoever's playing that other wing, it's like you get decent. Cause like I said, I felt the same way about Malik Monk last year. Like, yo, Monk decent. Y'all should kind of play through him a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? But then it's just the game, and this could be coaching. The game just don't ever break down like that. I'm like, it's still heavy LeBron with the ball in his hands. Still AD out here shooting threes, doing like. It just looks. It's. I'm not amused.
I impressed or amused?
Either.
I think if you make Russ a traditional point guard where he don't try to score as much and let the offense run through somebody else, and if you keep Anthony Davis to the rim,
I think you got to. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like you got to quit letting Anthony Davis like.
that's shooting center.
The
shit
problem
stupid.
is
The
that
whole Embiid thing.
yeah,
right.
it's stupid to me.
I'm about to say the problem is
What good is the best big man?
if I say it's the problem. The problem is it's more so catering to LeBron to have AD outside.
Oh, well,
He
yeah,
can't
'cause
drive the ball.
because he can't
if
drive
Le-
if
exactly
AD's standing
if
down there.
AD's down there.
I
'Cause
get
it's-
that.
Now I got to beat my man and his man when I get there.
True.
So it's like, yo, you go sit out there.
Clearing out for LeBron. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't think of it like that, but
But still, though,
There's
I
other ways
feel
around
like
that though.
the way around it is be like, yo, we about to put AD on the block. LeBron, you gonna come down here and give it to him on the block, and we're gonna figure it out from there. But we start
Right.
inside out.
yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just
I feel like
I
if they
don't
play
know.
like
It's
a
a lot
little
of moving
triangle
parts.
with AD, LeBron, and like somebody else, it will work out. You know,
Probably.
like, if LeBron slashes to the basket, it's not like somebody's gonna step in front of him like, I'm gonna take that hit.
Nobody stepping in front of
Yeah.
LeBron.
So I don't. And then Russell Westbrook. I don't hate Russell Westbrook. I thought he played good against the Warriors. Actually, it's just that it seems like the stuff that he wants to do and that he's strong at, the Lakers really don't want to do.
they don't want to run.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
This is
where
so
he-
older.
that's where
This is
he's
an
strong
older,
at. Like,
this is
he's-
an older injury prone team.
Yeah, like they don't want to run. And Russ like, and I only got one speed.
Yeah.
I don't have. I got you got the turtle and the rabbit. Nigga, I only got the rabbit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what this other stuff is. So
All right. Well, let's move on a little bit to some more NBA. The Nets got cooked in the home opener by the Pelicans, bro.
And Ben Simmons looked terrible.
Zion's bike.
Bye.
Zion went 25-9-3.
He's a good basketball player.
He's a good football player.
I was gonna say he probably could be one of them too.
And
He's a good basketball.
I
He'd
wanna
be a
say-
damn good defensive end.
I want to say, with B.I. not having his hair done, I don't know who
That
that
looked
nigga
crazy.
was.
That looked so crazy.
I'm like, nigga, she got to come before the game, bro. Braid your shit, bro.
that looked crazy.
Let's see. Yeah, Ben Simmons went 4-5-5, man.
Yeah, you expect more out of Ben Simmons. Not necessarily scoring, but I expect Ben Simmons to be more on the boards and definitely getting more assists in that.
If you're going to
But
put up
it's-
4, yeah, be more involved in the other
It's
aspects of the
still
game.
the problem with the Nets is
so-
the way they run their offense, though.
I mean,
Like, you cannot do it. Just don't work in the NBA for you to just come down and be like, yo, give Kyrie the ball, let him cook. Give Durant the ball, let him cook.
Right.
That don't work.
ISO ball ain't the
it don't work throughout the entirety of a game.
That's enough.
It can
but
work
I
when
mean,
they
like,
get hot.
When you mix it in there, but like if
Yeah,
you
but
do it
that's
every time,
That's their
yeah.
whole offense. Like, they don't run the set.
If you
or
try to do it
anything.
every time, like I can keep switching defenders. Kyrie, yeah, he's gonna start scoring, but he's gonna get tired way faster than all my defenders get tired.
So
That crossover get a little bit slower. You're like, oh, we good now.
that's part of the Nets problem, I feel like. So and even in OKC, when you had Russ, Durant, and Durant and James Harden, like they were still running offense down there to where it was
And
like,
Ibaka.
yo, they was looking crazy. And Ibaka, but they was like running offense. You like, yo, this is it. Durant go to Golden State, you be like, well, you know what they do? They all about motion and ball movement. So,
Right.
it looked different.
Right.
But, and you know what he can do. Like, yeah, you can give Durant the ball 20 times, 15 times. He'll get you 30 points. But nobody else is going to give you anything during those possessions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then what happens is the defense is like, yo, we don't even care. Like, Durant can give us 30. If we hold Joe Harris and the rest of these bums to 5
It
and
doesn't
God
matter.
Damn, you call them bums?
Yeah.
So while we talking about the Nets, Bleacher Report had a list of their make or break teams for this season, and it was the Nets, the Hornets, the Clippers, the Suns, and the Kings.
The Kings?
The Kings?
I thought the same thing,
Like,
but it just made I got that on there, and then we started talking about the Nets. But do y'all think this is a make or break year? Like they blow it up?
I guarantee that the Nets definitely blow up after this year.
Yeah.
I think even if they have a decent year, I don't think they're going to win a championship or anything. But like, even if they make it second, third round of the playoffs, they're still blowing it up after this
Suns,
year.
too.
The Suns, I don't know. I don't know what you do. Like,
Well,
you get
and
rid
the
of Ayton.
Clippers. Well, Ayton just signed.
Yeah.
So,
So,
what do you-
Booker and CP? I don't know.
Wait, for the Nets to win a championship this year, you said you
I
don't
bet
think
you
they
they'll
can.
still blow it up.
No, but I mean, if for them to win a championship, that would mean Ben Simmons has to play like out of his fucking mind.
I don't think so.
I think they would need that because I just don't think Kyrie and Durant is enough.
See, I do. I think they would be enough.
They
but
still
you
got
still
Blake
have
Griffin?
to. Nah, he's with the Celtics now.
That's weird.
Yeah, but I think Ben Simmons would have to play good, but I don't know if he would have to play out of his mind. He would just have to do the other stuff. Like you need Ben Simmons to be like in the defensive player of the year conversation.
I agree with that.
So
You don't even look to him to score.
he hasn't played in 2 years, right, or some shit like that.
Yeah,
right.
So I'm gonna say that's out of his mind
Oh, okay.
because his mind right now is like
It's
I'm
to
not
sit down.
playing. Yeah,
Street clothes.
straight close
That's
Simmons.
fair.
And then, so second on the list, they had the Hornets. I did read this. It said one of the reasons they put the Hornets on the list, basically Michael Jordan's cheap as fuck. He's never paid the luxury tax. They've only had 3 winning seasons since 2004, and they're missing a lot of players. I guess Miles Bridges, I think it is.
Yeah, he in trouble.
Got some felonies and shit.
he did some
I heard.
crazy shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
Baby mama stuff.
get him every time, bro. Get a vasectomy, players. That's what I'm gonna tell y'all now. Straight up, freeze your semen, get a vasectomy.
It's good advice.
But other than that, I don't know why the Hornets would be on the list. They are a perennial loser, so I don't know
Yeah,
what you gonna make or break if you're already broke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then
that's
third,
they fall in the same category as the Kings to me. Like, what are we talking about?
that's
why
what I
they
thought
on the
too.
list?
Like, unless you're talking about they're gonna fire a coach, that's the only thing.
They always firing a coach though. What's
Yeah.
new?
But then
Who's the coaching? Is it still
in
in Sacramento?
it's last I knew it was Walton.
Yeah, is it still that guy?
I don't know.
Then they got the Clippers on there.
Definitely, I feel like it's a make or break for them.
I think
Yes.
that's just strictly based on like Kawhi. You got to fucking play
Yes,
Yeah,
most
sure.
definitely.
because this guy is
Wall look good though.
he do.
John Wall
Wall
still
look
got that
good.
burst. He still got that burst.
Wall look good.
Reggie Jackson look good. Paul George look
They
good.
bringing Wall off the bench.
I know.
Okay.
And Reggie
he's in there
Jackson
just
starting,
show
the Wall
out.
coming. That's
He
some
still got
problems.
that burst, man. I
That's some
like
problems.
it. I like it, but it's still like even in. So I watched that game with them against the Lakers. Like they won like 98-96. So it ain't like they blowing the doors off of a team that you just saw got the doors blown off of them a day
That's
before,
true.
2 days
That's
before.
true.
You know, so definitely in a realm to get the doors blown off of them. It didn't look overly impressive. It was just man.
They look serviceable.
I don't know. Kawhi did come in and play,
He played well.
and he looked like Kawhi, like the mid range is crazy.
He came off the bench too.
Yeah.
So
He said he wants to come off the bench so that way he's available late in the game. That was his idea.
So here's what I don't understand. Why does it matter if you come off the bench or start? If you just play less minutes.
That's true too.
Unless he's saying like, hey, I want to come off the bench so that I'm primary playing against second stringers because
I'm
it's
a
an
dog
easier
them
road.
out.
Yeah, it's an easier road to hoe. This fucker fumbled the damn punt.
I was wondering how they got in the red zone.
Lord have mercy.
That's what OG's saying right now.
And then, so next was the Suns make or break year. I don't see why that is. I don't know how they would make or break anything.
So the Suns trailed by 22 and had a comeback winning shot by Damian Lee on their first game.
I saw that. That was a good
That's
game.
pretty good.
That was a really good game.
It's a hard fought game for them.
For Damian Lee to save the day is kind of
Yeah,
wild
that's-
too.
that's
You
crazy.
wouldn't expect it to be him.
He learned
Ain't
from
that
Steph.
Curry cousin?
This
That's
is
his brother.
brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law.
Yeah, he's married to his sister.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro.
But Steph, you probably didn't see. Did you see on Twitter? Like Steph was hyped for him.
Really?
Yeah, he posted a video right after. Let's go, Damian! Like
what's
Steph was
up.
into that shit. Yeah,
That's what's up.
yeah. So that was dope. But yeah, like you never thought Damian Lee would come and save the day.
Nah. That's more like Booker's.
When you
lane
got,
right
I think
there.
they had Chris Paul on the bench during this time too. Like game coming down to the wire, CP3 was riding the pine.
A lot of crazy stuff going on. I saw Headband Caruso spin move somebody.
Caruso got game though.
Yeah, I was
Where
like,
Caruso
I've never
at
seen him
now?
do this
Chicago.
though.
Oh, yeah,
he's
Chicago,
Chi-Town.
yeah.
But he's out there looking like John Wall damn near. Just with the headband, and he, of course, big man.
All right, so I'm gonna give y'all some stats from Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert's first night out together. Karl Anthony Towns goes 23-5, and Rudy Gobert goes 20-16.
Okay.
That's pretty fucking
As-
good.
As crazy as it sounds, like I still don't like either one of them.
I know, but
I
that
need
could-
more though.
It's gonna work for them though.
That's gonna
they don't-
work.
You got other players there though. You don't need a whole lot from
No,
them.
I need both of my big men at 7 feet. I need y'all double.
That's
digit.
nice.
He's
right
not
there.
gonna get. Karl Anthony Towns is probably not gonna be high rebound. It's no
No,
reason.
I'm
For
not
your
trying
two
to hear
big men
that.
to combine for 43 and 21, that's all right.
Yeah, but I'm like Karl Anthony Towns is not gonna be high rebound numbers because he's not gonna be close to the goal.
No, well, that's what Rudy Gobert's there
That's
for.
what I'm saying.
Get your ass down there. If I've got these twin towers.
Yeah,
y'all
Anthony
better be
Edwards
some
out
twin
there having the
towers.
time of his life.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards gonna do his thing. D'Lo out here
Yeah,
cooking up.
They
you
got
know
a
what I'm
good.
saying? They got a good
They got a
state.
good squad.
And it's gonna be hella hard to score inside against them because they got 2 7-footers.
Yeah.
So it's
So
gonna be a tough game.
Could this
Tough
be
team.
the new Twin Towers?
No.
We'll see.
We'll see.
One of them can't score.
Who?
Gobert.
She.
Like we've already went through that. He can't score on Chris Paul. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And then the
Chris
other
Paul
one,
shut that
the
nigga
other one
down.
don't want to be in the damn paint.
That's true. He said he's the best shooting big man in the league.
That's crazy.
It's nuts.
Oh, it's about to be good.
So on your early season NBA text, what you got?
Warriors look great. They're probably going back to the championship. Milwaukee looks solid. Boston, they still look good.
Boston looked real good. Jalen and what's the
I was
last
shocked as hell
Tatum?
with the 76ers.
Tatum came out 35 and 35 in their first game.
Yeah,
And Dallas looked crazy.
Luka.
Luka Magic, baby. Get that back from your mama, bro.
Nah, Luka looked good, and Christian Wood looks like
Christian
a fucking
Woods
star.
is fitting down there.
Why would you not start him? I don't understand that.
I don't know either.
He'll be the starter, I bet.
He'll
Soon.
win it.
Eventually, he'll be the starter.
It seems like you want him out there with Luka as much as you can. Like them two, they can
He
do
came in
something.
the game the other night and tore it up. Like 20 points in like 18 minutes.
That's all right.
Yeah, they gotta get him the ball more. All right, so that's all I got for NBA. Y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about?
Y'all want to go to the NFL? Anything for the NFL? What's the current?
I did write something for the NFL.
All right.
So Magic Johnson's leading the ownership group to seek minority ownership for the Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh, okay.
His company, Magic Johnson Enterprise, of course, they already own a stake in the Dodgers. Mm-hmm. So Magic out here doing big things.
That's all right. That's what's up. I didn't know the Raiders was up for sale.
It's a minority stake, so it's probably like, we need a little bit of bread. We'll sell y'all a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
The Raiders right now, I think, are valued at $6.5 billion. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna tell you this, Magic. You don't want to be associated with them fucking losers. Straight up.
Hey,
Ain't no Showtime in there.
as he's sitting here in Raiders colors.
Too shit.
They nigga looked at himself too, like, damn.
Nah, but listen. So, could you be an owner if you had a chance? Would you take the opportunity to own an NFL team that wasn't the Broncos?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
See, I don't know, man. I grew up my whole life a Chiefs fan. I couldn't be like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna be an owner of the Raiders.
I need that bread, bro.
That's the thing, though. If you got the money to buy the Raiders, you don't need money.
It's
So
different, though.
If I'm buying a team,
That's
I'm buying
smart.
this thing like Mark Cuban. Like, I want to be at a roof with my fucking team.
I'm going to still root for them because they mines now.
But you can't root for the Broncos.
That's why I thought it was
but
weird.
I own these mines.
That's when I thought it was
mines.
weird
These
when
mines.
Dwayne Wade bought a piece of the Jazz. I'm like, why wouldn't you try to buy a piece of the Heat?
Because it's probably hella more expensive.
Ah, shit, we'll get a little bit a lesser stake then. Shit, it's Wade County still.
It's crazy because like I just couldn't understand it because I don't have these rich people problems. But sitting here as a Chiefs fan, I think like, oh no, I would never want to own a piece of the fucking Raiders.
So that's like what's my boy name? The entrepreneur on YouTube, Gary V. Gary V says, I don't care what I gotta do. My ultimate goal is to own the Jets. Like, that's his ultimate goal. Jets fan his whole life. My ultimate goal is to hustle hard enough to where I can own the Jets. Not the Giants, not the Bills, but the Jets.
I don't think y'all understand how little company, like elite company that is to own a football team.
I understand.
It's still like, bro, I don't care if it's the Jets. What's the worst team in the NFL?
So
The Broncos.
I would ask you this:
Broncos, whoever.
what is the point of owning
The
an NFL
Jaguars,
team?
probably.
It's an investment overall.
Yeah,
Because that's residual income at the end of the day, right?
yeah, but I mean, if you buying a team for $6.5 billion, we know Magic's not buying the whole team.
Correct.
But if you buying a team for $6.5 million, I would think that you're at the point in your life for sure where like, I really don't need to buy this team. I'm buying this because I want. At that point, you buy shit because you want those things.
He like, I'm going to buy the Raiders because I want to buy the Raiders to broaden my portfolio.
Portfolio crazy.
And when I buy the Raiders,
Starbucks, Burger King.
once I buy the
Crazy.
Raiders, you will not see me in another football team's
That's
jersey
what I'm
but
saying.
the Raiders. Like that's literally
like
how
that.
it's gonna be.
Johnny Howard, billionaire, new owner of the Raiders. You throwing all your Broncos shit away. You gonna look your little man in the face.
Burning it in the
Look, little man in the face. I know I raised you a Broncos.
burning it in the front yard.
So are you right? Is Johnny into sports?
Not really. I actually let my son root for the Chiefs.
What would your wife's a Chiefs fan at this point?
Yeah,
now,
and
right?
like I don't.
It doesn't matter.
Not really to me.
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
No, I would disown him.
Yeah, so,
All right. Other NFL news. Well,
Okay, what else we got?
Homer news for me. Delaney Walker signs a one-day contract to retire as a Tennessee Titan.
okay. Shout out to
too.
Delaney.
CMSU.
You said what?
Didn't he go to CMSU?
He did.
Yep.
He did. I thought that was pretty cool.
Shout out to Delaney for that. That's dope.
Yeah.
I forgot that name till you said it.
Delaney Walker.
Yeah,
Oh, he was a good guy.
He was a good tight end.
he was.
Titans renew lease and working on plans to build a new retractable roof in hopes of hosting the Super Bowl.
I saw that. They talked about it on the radio. Well, people are just haters at their heart sometimes.
What do you mean?
You know, they talked about it on the radio here because the first thing they said was like, oh, that's why Kansas City needs to do it so we can get a Super Bowl. Because why would you want to go to Nashville?
Damn.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, people just be haters, man.
People love to go to Nashville though.
That's why I'm like, yo, it's not even that. To me, it's like, look, man, why do you care what another city does and if they get a Super Bowl? Like,
Well,
it ain't no money out your pocket.
Well, we kind of don't want a repeat of when the Super Bowl was in New York and it was a snow on the Super Bowl.
NFL don't want to repeat that. They said we done with that.
Yeah, that.
Well, I mean, they had to though. There's like it's New York anyway, and the Giants built the stadium. We got to give them something.
But since then, the NFL we're not going back to coast states for the Super Bowl.
No, they've never really done coast Super Bowls. And honestly, if I'm being 100% honest, I really wouldn't want them to.
No,
like
it changes the game.
For me, if they said the Super Bowl will be in Hawaii every year, I'd be like, that's what's up.
I wouldn't be mad at that at
That's
all.
what's up.
Neutral ground, nobody's home.
Nice vacation.
Yeah.
So I'm not. More power to y'all, Nashville.
So if the Chiefs, if we had got the retractable stadium, would you try to? How far?
This
would
is
you
the
try
crazy
to get in
thing
there?
about the people that be hating. They voted no. Yeah. They voted no for this thing.
I vote no all the time. Like every time they bring up something for Chiefs Stadium, I vote no. Like, are you crazy? Why am I paying for this? Dude's worth $1 billion, right? Build a fucking stadium.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm voting.
Yeah,
no
but
every
he
time.
like, I don't give a damn about no damn Super Bowl.
I don't give a fuck.
The
about
Super
none of that.
Bowl like
Generates
the Super,
revenue.
for the city, but it don't like the Clark. He don't care. Or is it Clark Hunt?
Yeah.
He like, nigga, I'm rich. What we talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, like, and I stay rich because I sell however many thousand season tickets every year. I sell $10 Coors Light that you can go get from the grocery store for $3. Like, I'm good. I'm good.
I'm all right.
I vote no. Every
Ticket prices
time.
go. Parking prices going up every year.
That's another reason. I'm like, yo, why do you pay for parking if the fucking city owns the stadium in the parking lot?
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yo, y'all tripping.
It's crazy.
But now, of course, the Chiefs, they're like, they might build a stadium in Kansas now.
So if they do that and the Super Bowl is here locally, how far are you trying to go in there? Are you blowing the savings to go to the Super Bowl?
Is my team playing?
If the Chiefs are playing.
Oh, yeah, if the Chiefs are playing, I'll buy a ticket, 25, how many tickets we talking, 2 or 3?
It just depends
If I
on
could
what you
get
do.
4 tickets for $25,000,
You do
the
it.
Chiefs playing Kansas City, I would go, yeah.
So you taking the pod to the Super Bowl.
Not the pod.
Oh, damn. Oh, must not be the right circle.
I don't want to go nowhere.
Nah. But I mean, if your team's playing a Super Bowl in your hometown and you can get there without mortgaging, the house a second time, I think it'd be worthwhile just to go, just to have that memory.
That's true.
Especially, take my kids to a Super Bowl. Like, who else can say that?
That's a big milestone. To go to a Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Big milestone.
I've seen that before.
All right.
I've seen that before.
We have
happen.
anything else before we close the no script?
I did have some more football.
All right.
So the trade deadline's coming up November 1st.
Okay.
And I think we should talk about it, even though Chris ain't here, but his Niners traded for Christian McCaffery.
Oh, we predicted that last week.
Yeah. Fuck the Niners. But yeah, they got Christian McCaffrey. He's going to be a great player for him. Already,
You tearing your ass up?
you saw what he was doing.
Man, he can't admit to it. You see the tape.
Right now, he's 6 for 39. 6 for 39 yards.
That's not too bad.
It's
One
not
catch
bad.
for 13.
But the 3 plays I saw was all first down
Yeah.
plays. Like that, bing, bing, bing. But yeah, they traded a bunch of draft picks. So now next year, the Niners only have, I think, 2/3, 1/5, 2/7. Chris, how do you feel about that? Oh, you're not here because you at the Niners game. Congratulations.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
But also, there's some other teams out there that most people think are going to be buyers in this trade market at the end here. And that's Buffalo, Kansas City, Green Bay, and Indy. Buffalo, people think they're going to try to add another tight end behind Dawson Knox. Green Bay is looking for help at wide receiver because their rookie Christian Watson, he's on injury reserve. Then they had Sammy Watkins.
I got something for you, Lindell.
Sammy Watkins done stole so much money, boy.
Oh, yeah.
God
Who
damn.
stole more, Sammy Watkins or, the quarterback from MU? That don't
Chase
start?
Daniels?
Yeah.
No. So here's the
Not
thing.
even close.
Chase
Not even
Daniels,
close.
he's a backup. That's his job, is to be there when you need, quarterback get hurt.
Yeah.
When the quarterback get hurt, Chase Daniels will go in there and he fuck around, win you 2 or 3 games.
Yeah.
Sammy Watkins.
Ain't doing shit.
Ooh, Sammy.
Where's Sammy at now, man?
He's in Green Bay. He played today. Looking clueless as fuck.
Looking clueless.
Everything
clueless
is
as
true.
fuck.
Everything he's saying is true.
But yeah, he's still in check. So they looking for wide receiver help, obviously.
Okay.
And then you got Indy, and before today, they were tied for first in the AFC South, but you guys just, took them down a peg. But they looking for O-line help. That shit's a fucking turnstile. And then, of course, you got the Chiefs. Everybody knows Travis Kelce restructured his contract. So people were thinking they were going to go for Odell Beckham or Brian Burns, but
Well, they said Odell Beckham was here
Friday.
looking at houses and shit.
what? Oh,
And he went to like 3 restaurants.
are we breaking news on the pod now?
I'm letting you
He
know
didn't
what I
sign
heard.
yet, but he was here
He
Friday.
was here.
breaking.
Look at this nigga.
Hold up. I was thinking like, yo, when is this gonna come out? Because if I say breaking news and say it, if he signed one before,
Oh, you trying to be the first voice to say
yeah.
it?
Like you heard it here first, basically.
It come out tomorrow.
No, but then also, Johnny, I did see the Broncos have received trade offers for Bradley Chubb, Jerry Jeudy, and KJ Hamler.
Yeah, because they ain't going nowhere. We could use them. I don't know why anybody going Judy, but
So that's why I was gonna ask you, because I felt like I saw that. I said, I bet Johnny would take like anything for Jeudy.
Johnny,
yeah.
what's Judy's favorite Halloween candy?
I don't know.
Butterfingers.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
They get him every time.
But yeah, I don't know why anybody would necessarily want Judy, but I mean, he's young, he's fast, but I'm like, the boy can't catch.
So I would take Jeudy, honestly. I would take Jeudy because that whole catching, that's just a focus thing. I think you can work on that.
Do you think he's more focused on what he's about to do when he gets the ball? That's why he
Probably
drops
so.
it?
Probably so.
Ain't no telling, man.
Yeah.
Some people
he
drop
about
it for multiple reasons.
Oh shit!
He misses
Oh shit!
But then one player I didn't think y'all would want to trade is Bradley Chubb. He's actually been playing good this
I
year.
would like to hold on to Bradley Chubb, but anybody can go. It's depending on what we can get for him.
Yeah, that's one of them leveraging pieces because he's a good talent. It just depends on. What
And
you
if
get
they
out
don't
of
turn
him.
things around this year, I mean, like if you can leverage I don't think Chubb is like Von Miller good. You know what I mean? Like
He's
when
good,
Von was
but he's
there, I'm like, you hold on to Von until we got rid of Von. When it was like, yo, we can get some things.
But y'all not. I don't see the Broncos saying like, "Yo, we rebuilding." Y'all just signed Russell Wilson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So you got. I feel like Jerry Jeudy, you can let him go because you still got Cortland Sutton, and then you can
you'll
keep
get
KJ
Patrick
Hamler,
back,
you
and you
got
can
Tim
keep.
Patrick.
Yeah,
So that makes sense to me. Like you can let him go. That's why the Jeudy or KJ Hamler, that makes sense. Bradley Chubb, I don't know how you just replace that. We got Barrett Browning, I think. I think that's the other defensive mid who's pretty
Yeah.
good, but I don't know if you can trade Von Miller one year, Bradley Chubb the next year, and then
well,
expect
it
your
wouldn't be the
defense.
next year, but
What was
it was
2
like
years,
2
yeah.
years ago.
You can't keep trading elite pass rushers though.
The problem why Bradley Chubb is expendable is because he's always hurt. Like even when he was there with Vaughn, he was hurt most of the games. He was hurt all of last year. So they like if we can get good value for him, and he's never here to play. Why not?
So I would think you would try to sign him to a contract that reflects that. Like we're not going to give you $25 million a year because you always hurt, but what if we can get you signed for 19?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I'm not the GM of the Broncos. I'm sure they weighed their options on this. If they're shopping him, it must be like we trying to see what we can get. It's like if we get a good package for him, he's up out of here.
Right.
Then my last question was, you saw that Russell Wilson's not playing today because he's got a partially torn hamstring.
Yeah.
Do you think that's the reason he's been playing like ass?
No.
You think he's ass?
I don't.
Are you saying Russ can't cook? Say it right here.
It's
right
looking
now.
like Russ can't cook. I don't know if I don't know if he's hurt or he's not focused or whatever the case, but he does.
They said Rihanna fucking Future again. I mean,
Sierra
fucking Future
Whatever the
again.
case, though, and that's what I was about to say. I feel like with Russ, it's more of a focus thing because he's doing things that, like, even when he had bad teams in Seattle, Russ wasn't making these type of mistakes.
No.
You know, it was like Russ was actually keeping them in games, giving them a chance to win games. In this case, he can't even give us
Russ didn't have many losing seasons this season.
none.
But
Yeah, he was like, huh?
He had the Legion
Well,
of Boom.
He had the Legion of
Until-
Boom, but I'm like, the last 3 years he didn't have them.
Even after the Legion of Boom,
Yeah,
he was still
able to win games for
Yeah.
you. You know,
Shit, they was undefeated the year before last, up until like week 12 or 13 or something like that.
Do you think that's because Pete Carroll was covering up a lot and Nathaniel Hackett just can't do that?
I don't think that's true though, because I still seen Russ make the throws. I seen Russ use his legs and make things happen. Like, I seen Russ cook in Seattle, where I'm not seeing the Russ I'm seeing today is not the same.
So you saying like he got Alzheimer's, he forgot the recipes.
I don't know.
The thing that's crazy is like they look good driving, but they get to that fucking red zone and just lose all of their shit.
Sometimes, most of the time, they don't even look good driving.
I'm like, how do y'all get to the red zone?
It's only been one drive for real this whole season where I was like, yo, is this what I expected to see?
That last one against, or what was it? The last one against the Chargers where he rolled out and hit Jerry Jeudy down the sideline. That whole drive looked good.
So 2 drives. I know what you're talking about there. And then the one drive to win the game against the Niners. Those were the only 2 drives out of...
Fuck, bro, we gotta beat the
Niners. So many drives that Russ looked like he was competent in the game. Other than that, he looked like a deer in headlights.
That's what it is, man.
So I'm like, I don't know. Right now, I feel like we got a fraud. I don't know if it's Sierra, Future,
Bro, come on.
Baby Future, the
Why
dog.
every time a quarterback doing something wrong, they blame the wife?
Hey.
Pat Mahomes throw interception.
Okay.
They were like, Brittany need to get them kids out the room so they can study.
Okay, let me be 100%. If I was Russell Wilson, I wouldn't care if y'all said my wife got me bugging though. Sierra's my wife. Bug on. Because my wife cold. And when I get to the crib, it's going to get crazy. Win, lose, and draw.
They always care.
Because you got to think.
Have you ever seen a video to ride?
You got to think, if she lose, sympathy ass. If y'all win, celebration ass. It works.
Hey.
All right,
my boy Russ B. Broncos country. I lied.
Possibly.
Before we go, we about a third of the way through the season. And would y'all ever think that the AFC or the NFC East was the strongest division in football?
No.
Run down the NFC East for the people who don't know.
So you got the Eagles at 6-0, the Giants at 5-1, the Cowboys at 4-2, the Redskins at who gives a fuck. But I think the Redskins might have beat Green Bay today. I'm not sure. I don't
let me check that for you.
But
They
going
did,
into this
23
season,
to 21.
yeah. So, but going into this season, it was unanimous. Everybody,
AFC West gonna be the strongest
division
I
in football.
said it.
You would believe that just from the quarterback play.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like you'd be like, you look it up, and you got Patrick Mahomes leading the
Herbert.
way, and then Herbert, and then Carr,
Derek
and
Carr.
then you bring
Russell
in Russell
Wilson.
Wilson, and not to mention you added in Devontae Adams. Everybody got better. Chargers brought in Khalil Mack. Chargers, you know what I'm saying? Everybody made acquisitions to be like, yo, we coming to dethrone the Chiefs. That's literally what all the teams wanted to do.
And what y'all doing, Lindari?
We ain't right back.
Jakob.
So, I mean, you would have thought that, but it's not playing out that way.
It's not playing out that way. But I will say the AFC West, although we think like, oh man, it looks so bad, the Chiefs are 4-2, Chargers are 4-2. I think Denver is 3-3.
We are losing.
Or maybe
right now.
Oakland's 3-3.
We only won 2 games so far. So
yeah.
we're 2
And Denver, even though they look bad, I'm not saying they too
it's
far out
not
of
all bad though either. Like the defense is so good, bro. Like in these games,
That's what
that
makes
we
it
lose,
worse, though.
Yes, exactly. Like in
you
these
can't
games,
keep losing
bro.
games where you allow 13 and lose and shit like
Yeah,
that.
10 and lose. Like, dude, you cannot keep losing games like this.
They had Shannon Sharp out there today.
So
Before the game, it was 25 years since the 97 Super Bowl.
He said that.
Elway came out. Terrell Davis came out. He's kind of
That
funny.
fraud.
It looked
he
ageless.
was a really good running back. What are you talking
He looked
about?
he looked ageless with all his hair off. You know,
Terrell Davis?
He looked ageless.
Yeah,
He still looked
looked the exact same.
Yeah, he looks ageless.
2 Broncos I'll never fuck with is Terrell Davis and Elway.
What they do to you?
They beat the Chiefs.
What about Peyton?
Peyton, I don't really
Beat
consider
the
him a Bronco.
shit out the
though.
Chiefs.
What
every
do you
time.
Harold Payton ass?
Wait, you consider Peyton a Bronco?
Yeah,
No
he consider
fucking
himself
way.
a Bronco.
No fucking way.
He do.
No.
That's why you always see him in blue and orange. He up there. He repping.
All G-Pod now.
He is.
He pod
there.
now.
He He like, yo,
That nigga
y'all
do be.
can-
Let's talk about like what
Indy, he like, hey, Indy, you kick rocks, baby. This
Hey,
home now.
how long do you
Fucker
have to
say.
be somewhere before you are that, a Bronco, a Chief? You know what I'm saying?
You just buy one Silverado. You a Silverado guy.
Yeah, 3 years
No,
was
fuck
enough.
no, that's what I'm saying.
3 years was enough for us.
3 years is not enough.
3 years
man.
was enough.
That counts.
If Peyton would have had like a 13-year career,
Is
but he did 8 with the Broncos, yeah, okay.
Is Montana a chief?
Hell no.
Oh,
I never think of
Well, you
Montana
can't
like
say
as a
that
chief.
because
Alex Smith, the
he
Chief?
was winning when he was in San Francisco.
Yeah,
Alex Smith is the chief?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think Alex Smith, he didn't even play out his whole first contract in
Yes,
49ers,
he
did
played
he?
like 10 years there.
Did he?
Let me look it up.
That
Let me
shit went
fact,
fast.
Let me fact check.
He
this,
played
man.
10 years
Let
here?
me look it up. Alex
I think
Smith.
he played here like 5.
He played
Let
5
me
and
look
5,
it up.
right?
Let me
You're
look it
probably
up.
right, because he didn't play here that long, and I know he had like a 14-year career or something.
Yeah, hold on, man. Let me get
He can
to
be
this.
both, like Willie Roaf, man. Willie Roaf started out with
So
the
he
Saints.
played for the Niners from 2005 to 2012. So 7 years.
7, okay.
He played here from 2013 to 2017 for 4 years. 7 and 4.
Yeah, so yeah, you get it. You know, that's splitting the hairs right there. That's what I'm saying. That was, but come on, Peyton Manning. How long was he in Indy? 13 years? Come
something
on,
like
man.
that. But he ain't had that
can't come
success
to-
though, bro.
Hey,
He
that
came,
nigga said I'm a Bronco.
he came up to this is Peyton's words, not mine.
on, man.
You ain't seen
Hey, you
Peyton.
know what?
Peyton don't even want to go to the Coast State. He like, fuck them niggas. We out.
Hey, listen, that's like when Tony Gonzalez left the Chiefs for the Falcons.
Oh,
He
he
was
was
talking
repping,
all that Falcons
He was
shit.
repping so
They
hard,
like,
bro.
Come on, Tony, what are you doing?
Like Tony, you had your best years here, bro.
Bro, Atlanta didn't even fuck with you like that, man.
Hey, you heard
Y'all
Peyton, bro.
crazy.
Peyton said, I'm a Bronco. Broncos country is me, baby.
Hey, Jim Mercer said, "Nah, he got a little neck. We ain't gonna sign him back."
They up here gluing your shit together like Mr. Potato Head.
Don't look left or right for 22
Yeah.
days. We got anything else for sports, man? Before we get out
That's
of here,
all I got, man. Fuck.
all right, that's the end of the No Chris.
God
Sports
bless
round.
the
When we do
Chiefs.
when we do a rundown with No Chris.
And these United States of America.
We out here.